divine spiritual guidance. Here live to do an all signs reading where we're going to look at what you can expect next in your love life. Yes, we're going to navigate through all 12 zodiac signs this evening, going from Aries all the way to Pisces. However, keep in mind though that time is fluid in tarot, so these messages could resonate for your past, present, or future. Also in these readings, the roles could be reversed, so please only take the messages that are for you and leave the rest. Because this is a collective reading, do keep in mind that these readings and messages may or may not be your story. But it's always fun just to kind of see what's going to come through in the reading. Do remember that I do offer personal readings though, where we can dive deep into your unique situation and give you a specific guidance and understanding on what you can expect in your unique situation. And if you're watching live like these beautiful souls here, be sure that you interact in the live chat. I love to interact with my beautiful Soul Tribe members as well as my subscribers. And speaking of subscribers, if you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button right now. It's absolutely free. And if you like any of the messages that come through, or even if you don't, still hit that like button. Show your girls some support. I would really, really appreciate it. Big shout out to those here on the live. I see that we have Maddie here. Happy Friday. We got my girl Mela in the building, who is a member of our beautiful channel membership, Soul Tribe. If you want to be a member of the channel, you can click on the join button to learn more. It does include a free complimentary reading for becoming a new member. So take advantage of this because I don't think I know any other readers that give their members free readings, but I'm that girl. Before we get started, let's do some roll call. Who's here on this Friday night? Represent your sign. Do we have any Aries here? Any Aries? What about Tauruses? Any Tauruses? Any Geminis? Any Cancers? What about the mighty, mighty Leos? Happy Leo season. Any Virgos? What about those Libras? Scorpios? Sagittariuses? Where you at? Capricorns? What about Aquariuses? And lastly, do we see any Pisces out there? All right. I think we have everybody either sleep or laid in the bed like, I don't feel like typing. That's okay. We're going to go ahead and start the reading. I was inspired to do this reading because of you all. A lot of you guys have definitely been asking about new love, right? New love or what you can expect next in love. So why not? Why not look at it? But again, these are collective readings. So the messages coming through, again, may or may not be your story. And just because we're talking about what's next in love, keep an open mind that what's next doesn't always mean good. One of the beautiful things about dating, especially if we have any singles out there, is you get an opportunity to just explore, to be free, to not have to just settle down with anyone. So never sell yourself short. Never allow yourself to just put your standards on the wayside. Always make that a priority and make sure whoever you choose to be in a loving relationship, be someone that you deem as truly your match. And one thing I've always learned being a woman that's dated, I've also used to be married, is that sometimes you can find an amazing guy or an amazing girl, and they can just be exactly that, amazing, but not really a good fit for you. I can think of a few guys that I've dated in the past, and I just think, wow, you're a great guy, but I don't think you would be a good fit for me. It could be little things like they want more kids, or one guy was a pastor. You know, good moral code, good intentions, good character, but maybe their lifestyle doesn't align with you. Maybe their worldviews and values. Or maybe there may be that one thing about them that just is giving you the ick. Don't ignore the red flags, whatever you do, because time is so valuable. And when we dedicate our time and our energy to the wrong person, we can lose valuable years in our life. And we have to always make space for the people that serve us the most. Although love is a selfless act, it also is an act of allowing ourselves to be also fulfilled. And many of you beautiful souls have given so much, sacrificed so much of your own happiness to others. So I challenge you as we navigate through this reading this evening and you hear these messages, ask yourself, is this really the person that I really want to be with? Because just because they're coming into my life doesn't mean I have to settle. But if they are exactly what I'm looking for, I'm not going to run from it either. Because when you find someone who really is for you, the person that God bless you with, that really is your true person, don't pass it by, but allow yourself to truly embrace the beautiful love that God is blessing you with. I myself will say, I absolutely adore love. But we sometimes can prioritize how we feel, the rush, the passion, the emotional void that we may be seeking and validation from others. Healthy love looks like, I can see something special in you, but I value myself more and I know that I can be okay on my own, but you bring something special that can actually benefit me in my life. So keep that in mind as you date. A lot of us may have not had much luck in love because let's be honest, we may have been settling and we deserve only the best. Truly. And I believe all of you beautiful souls have something special. No matter how you view yourself, there's someone out there for you. You just haven't found them yet. So however this reading comes out today, give yourself grace and allow yourself to be open, to explore, and allow yourself to know that you got this. Give yourself permission to say, I've got this. It may not be today or tomorrow where I feel ready to step out there, but eventually I'm gonna get there. And trust me, no one can truly be happy alone. As humans, we are truly social creatures. Everyone deserves to be loved. So if you're sitting and you're watching this reading tonight, do know that you are loved. God is love. God is first. But also, what is that relationship you have with God and with yourself? You can't allow yourself to prioritize other people if you don't prioritize your standards, your values, and the love you have for yourself. Those types of things are so important. And if you're willing to do the work, the dive deep work, to really look at yourself and say, this is my thing that I need to improve. Maybe it's a look. Maybe it's my fashion or my style. Maybe it's my personality. Maybe I'm a feminine and I need to be more submissive if I want to find a masculine man. Maybe if I'm a man, I need to rise up and take charge and take the lead to provide a safe and secure, loving experience for the person that I'm trying to attract into my life. Wherever you are in your spiritual journey, it's okay to just wait for the right time. But like I tell a lot of my clients, don't wait forever. I can't emphasize that enough. A lot of you guys get stuck because of fear. But what is life in most religious walks and worldviews without having hope? So we got to change our mindset, think positive, and say we can do this. And once you get to that mindset and you're very sure about yourself, what your standards are, and you have the confidence within you to say, I'm getting there. I'm going to find my person. I know it. I know they're out there, and I'm preparing myself. I'm preparing myself for the right person to come in. And when they come, I'm going to be ready. I really do hope that all of you guys are going to enjoy this reading. If you don't, that's okay. Still like the video. And I just want to remind everybody, let's keep the chat positive and uplifting. And I enjoy seeing all of you here, by the way. How many singles do we have? How many singles do we have here on the live? If you are single, go ahead and drop a heart into the chat. Most of you guys probably are single. I'm just curious, just doing a little roll call here before we dive into this all signs reading. All right, a lot of singles. A lot of hearts, a lot of singles. Okay. And listen, if you're single and you see somebody's picture and you're like, ooh, who that? Don't be scared to holler at them. You know, you might want to have a little conversation and see what's up. I like to play a little love connection here sometimes. Also, quick announcement, don't forget that tomorrow at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time, if you submitted your entry for my free personal tarot reading giveaway, I'm going to be announcing the winner. So make sure that you tune into the video to see if you are the winner. And if you have not submitted your entry, but you're like, wait a second, you give away free stuff like readings and stuff? I do. Like I say, I'm very generous and I love to give away stuff. So if you're interested in entering the giveaway for next month's reading, because all the entries for this month's giveaway is closed, I just dropped the link down into the chat for you to enter the giveaway. You just go to my website, MEKA'S and you click on giveaway. Now that link is a direct link to submit your entry. It's absolutely free. So that means you do not have to pay anything. It's absolutely free. And I select one lucky winner to get a free reading. Now, the way it works is the more you interact, the more you come to my lives, you leave comments, I know you exist, that you're an active member or a subscriber of the channel, then I will, in fact, maybe choose you. So if you entered the giveaway, then be sure you check out that special announcement video coming out again tomorrow at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. All right, without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and start the reading. Let's start with Aries. Hey, Miss Nolan, how you doing? Hey, Music Real Love. Now, if you click on that link to go submit your entry, y'all better come back now, you hear? Y'all better come back to the video now, you hear? Don't just leave. Come back. All right, let's do this, Aries. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What can Aries expect next in love? We have the Six of Pentacles in the reverse, the Three of Wands, the King of Wands in the reverse, and underneath the deck, we have the Six of Swords in the reverse with the Fool in the reverse. Be careful with opportunists. Sometimes people come into our life with their hand out. And it's going to be at a very vulnerable time in your life when you're waiting for someone to come and join you. I'm getting a lot of you Aries who are single may have been waiting for your next person to come into your life soon, anticipating it, looking for it. I think someone in your energy is very interested in what they can get out of the connection versus what they can provide. However, they're going to hit a wall. I think this is someone who's going to realize that if they're not showing up for you, if they're not giving you what you need, you're not going to sit around and wait for them to give it to you. I feel like your energy is very focused these days, Aries. Very focused on what it is you want and what it is you need. You're not willing to settle. For a lot of you, this may be someone from your past wanting to come and try to fix and repair the relationship. Others of you, this can be someone new. But either way, I'm getting the word opportunist. Eventually, you're going to realize that this person is wasting your time. The relationship's going to feel very situationship-ish, very one-sided, go with the flow. You don't really resonate with that type of relationship. So you're better off giving and supporting yourself or focusing on yourself. You're not interested in people coming in with their hand out. I keep emphasizing that. You're going to notice this red flag very, very soon with this person. What is this person's intentions with Aries, coming towards Aries next? Well, like I said, if this is someone from your past, they intend to fix and repair things. But if this is someone new, unfortunately, they're going to regret self-sabotaging an opportunity with you because this is a very controlling person. They got to have it their way or the highway, and you're not with it. So I can see a lot of you Aries cutting this off because this relationship feels like a situationship, booty call type of connection. And you're not interested in those types of things. They could be a fire sign such as yourself, Aries, Leo, Sag. We also have a lot of earth here and air sign. So let me know if it resonates with you, Aries. Some of you guys may have met this person. If it's past person or if it's a new person, it just doesn't really have much liftoff. Okay, that's what's happening next. Again, next doesn't mean that's it. No, it just feels like a spiritual test of some sort. Okay, let me know if it resonates, Aries. We're going to Taurus now. Any Taurus is here. Taurus, Taurus. Hey, Kim. Thank you, Kim. Kim says I look beautiful. Thank you so much. All right, let's do this, Taurus. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What's going to happen next in Taurus's love life? What's going to happen next in love? We have the Ten of Cups. The Nine of Swords in the reverse. The Queen of Wands in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Death card and the Three of Wands. I really feel like someone views you as very, very supportive, very loving, very fulfilling. They can see themselves really settling down with you, building a life with you. You know, they really just feel good in your energy. They do. They just have a little bit of insecurity going on because I think this is someone that likes to move very, very slow, and they know that if they don't want to miss out on this opportunity with you, Taurus, they got to level up. They got to take action. They got to suck up all of that insecurity and fear and go get it. They're hoping that you're going to hear them out and work with them because, like I said, you can't make this up. This person is very terrified and very scared. You know, I could also get a little bit of desperate energy from this person, like they really got to have you, but it's not a bad thing. I think this is someone that's really into you, kind of desperate. Does that make sense? But they're also nervous that if they don't do something, they're going to lose you. So yeah, they don't want to waste any time, but they do need patience. Yeah, I can see why they're feeling this way because Taurus, you need to see results very quickly. You need to see that this person is being very serious, very intentional, that there's somebody that's going to be an individual that's not going to waste your time. The problem with this individual is they move so slow and they move with a lot of caution, not because they're not into you. Let's be clear. They're doing this because they're actually nervous and scared. What is this person's intentions, though, long term with Taurus? We have the Knight of Cups in the reverse with the Five of Wands. Yeah, they're going to fight off the urge to run. Even though they feel very scared, it's like, no, I can't run. I can't run from Taurus. I've got to pursue Taurus. I can't run. I got to have this 10 of Cups because it feels so good to be with Taurus. So if you're watching this reading, Taurus, and you may have met someone new and they're showing you really positive signs, no big red flags, except like you feel like it's taking a little bit longer for this person to be totally vulnerable, open up, and give you an offer of commitment, that's why. This person could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. I'm also getting a lot of water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Doesn't have to be any of those signs. It's just the energy that's coming through pretty predominant in the reading. Good luck, Taurus. Seems pretty good. Very, very nice. Genuine love connection coming your way. If you're a Taurus and you've met this person, share with us. We want to hear about it. I would love to hear. Cynthia says, you're right, Mika. Yes, he is moving slow. Okay, so there it is. It's like I'm psychic or something. But it's like, Cynthia, I'm sure you're going to say, he's not a bad person, but my gosh, like I need them to go a little faster here. Hello. They're just scared. They're just a little scaredy cat, just a little bit. All right. Let's go to Gemini. Any Geminis out there? Do we have any Geminis? Gemini. Now, Kim said she didn't get the notifications. I'm pretty sure you guys didn't get the notifications because I've been doing quite a bit of personal readings today. And YouTube limits how many videos I can upload. And when I do my personal readings, I put my personal readings on YouTube private and share it with my clients. So because I did multiple readings today for my clients, unfortunately, you guys probably didn't get notified about this video, and my apologies. I hate that. I hate that they do that. I wish that all of my subscribers would get notified anytime I go live or post a video, but that's just how the cookie crumbles. So I encourage everyone to make sure you check out my YouTube channel. Just go to my YouTube channel or the community post. Anytime I do a live or a video, I'm posting it there. So that way you can stay up to date on what you're missing. And if you happen to skip a day or two, typically I put the previous video that I recorded in the description box below. So that way you guys, don't miss a reading. But sorry if you guys are not getting notified. That's what it is. Yeah. No worries. No worries, Kim. I understand. It's fine. I appreciate your support and letting me know this. All right. Amy says, I scrolled and got here right before the Gemini reading. So excited. I came across it at the perfect time. I'm happy you're here, Amy. Let's do it, girl. Let's do it, Geminis. Hey, Cassandra. How you doing, girl? Spirit, tell me a little bit about Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What can Gemini expect next in love? We have the Eight of Swords in the reverse. The King of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles. Underneath the deck, we have the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. And the Knight of Cups in the reverse. I'm hearing this person say, I'm about to get out of my own way. I'm just going to get out of my own way. This is somebody who's a big overthinker. And I think they're in a space where they're not going to let the thoughts of what can possibly go wrong make them run in fear. So they're going to embrace this. But they're going to proceed with caution. With the Four of Pentacles, I think this is someone saying, I'm going to be generous. I'm going to show up for you, Gemini. I'm going to date you. We're going to see how this goes, but I got to protect myself. So don't expect me to give you all the sacred pieces and parts of me without knowing you all the way. So this is someone who's going to kind of show up, but be very cautious. I'm getting very cautious type of energy. I like the fact that they're taking the risks. If this is somebody that you have already met, Gemini, you would probably agree that this is someone that you truly do like, right? But what you may not really resonate with is how they're a little bit too guarded. Like you would just hope that they would be a little bit more open and share more and do more. It doesn't make them a bad person, according to you. It just kind of makes you feel like you're not getting enough information. And it's because they got to know where they stand. They got to know if this is going to be something that is going to be worth their time, their energy, their investment, their money, or if this is in fact a time waster. Very anxious, very nervous, this person, very cautious. Now you, with the King of Pentacles to the Ace of Wands to the Ace of Cups in reverse, you know, I can tell you, Gemini, as well, are a bit guarded and a bit indecisive as well, if this relationship is worthwhile. So unconsciously, I think both you and this person are mirroring each other. You both are a little nervous about this. And I think it just has a lot to do with you bring a lot of worth and value to the relationship, Gemini, and you really don't want someone to take advantage of your generosity. A lot of you Geminis, when you meet this person, it can be at a time when you're focusing on your career, your goals, your stability, and they come out of nowhere and you're like, wow, okay, is that what we're doing? We're dating somebody? But I'm not going to sacrifice all that I've worked hard to get to this point. So if you resonate with this, you've made a lot of adjustments in your life recently to feel grounded, stable, secure. And you're like, I don't want to just let anybody come into my life and disrupt that. But I'm open to meeting new people and I'm open to dating. But let me just walk on eggshells and let me not give too much, because been there, done that, Mika. Been there, done that. And I don't need someone to take advantage of me ever again. So let me tell you what this person's intentions are so you kind of know how to proceed. What is this person's intentions moving forward, Gemini? We have the Six of Wands. Victory. Victory and success. It feels like, Gemini, you got someone who truly is serious about this relationship. They're not playing games, okay? This is not someone that's like, oh, I'm here to waste your time, or I'm love bombing you, or I'm breadcrumbing you. No. Mm-mm. You're dealing with someone who is very determined to have success with you, as long as you're open to receive it. As long as you're open to receive it. If not, then what can happen is this relationship could flop. They're very sure about you, Gemini. This feels like someone who's really very serious about you, truly. So it's just going to be a very big decision you have to make. Are you going to choose your path of being single, working on your goals, career without this beautiful love story? Or are you going to choose to embrace this beautiful, perfect match? Like I said, you guys are marrying each other. I think you both have a lot of things in common. I think you'll like them. Only if you take it. All right, great reading, Gemini. I like it. They can be a fellow air sign, such as yourself, definitely with all the air and the overthinking here. They can be an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I also have Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, and a little bit of Earth here as well. All right. Good luck to you, Gemini. I love this. And please share with us, Gemini, if you met Mr. or Mrs. Wonderful that I'm picking up in this reading. Well, Leslie says I'm right. She says, yeah, this person is an Aquarius. Very, very nice. I love that. I love that for you. All right. We're going to keep the train rolling. It looks like we got a lot of good energy coming through in tonight's reading. I like it. We got Cancer next. If you're single and you're not putting yourself out there, come on now. You're never going to find love. You got to be seen. You got to interact. You got to socialize. You have got to make yourself available if you want to find love. You're not going to find love sitting at the house. You're not going to find love just going to work and going home. You have to put yourself out there to meet strangers, okay? And you have to look single and ready. All right, here we go, Cancers. Let's do it. Make sure you guys double tap the screen right now, double tap your phone, show your girls some love and support. I appreciate you all being here and supporting the channel. Remember, these are free readings. So if you energetically donate to the channel by hitting the like button, it allows me to connect more with you, to deliver more messages that resonate with your story. But not only that, it allows other beautiful souls to be able to hear the messages as well. So thank you so much for hitting the like button, and welcome to all the new people subscribing today. Welcome. Someone asked about my free tarot reading giveaway. In order to win the giveaway, you do have to submit your entry. The entries for the announcement tomorrow are officially closed. But if you want to submit your entry for the August 2026 giveaway, click on the link right there, okay? Introvert, click on that, and you will be in the running for the giveaway. Once again, the giveaway is absolutely free, and I pick one lucky subscriber who is very invested in the channel, interacting, commenting. I see you, I know you're here, always supporting, and it's a very special gift that is valued at roughly around $60 or $70, a free personal reading. So good luck to all participants, and it's fun, so do it. It's free. All right, let's do this, Cancer. That's the link one more time for anybody that just missed it in the live chat, okay? Cassandra says literally 8 crab legs, not the ones in the air. I love some crab legs. All right, Cancer. We got cards flying out, but we're going to take it. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What can Cancers expect next in love? These cards are a little jumpity, Cancer. We have the 6 of Pentacles in the reverse, the Knight of Swords in the reverse, and the Queen of Swords. Underneath the deck, we have the 10 of Cups and the Chariot in the reverse. A lot of emotion, this person. A lot of emotion. But as long as they're getting the benefits of what you give, that is the priority. So be careful. This is someone that likes to receive love, but they come across a bit cold. You know, they have a bit of a cold nature, and it's like, for you, that's not something that you're interested in pursuing. I can tell a lot of you Cancers, when you meet this person, you're going to deem them as being quite selfish, and this person is not going to like the fact that you are going to recognize the red flags very early and avoid them at all cost. Yeah, they're going to be disappointed by this. I don't know. It's something about your very kind, loving nature as you guys get to know each other. And they're going to be like, oh yeah, I found someone that is easy, that is gullible, that's going to give me the world. And you're like, excuse me? Absolutely not. And that's when they're going to be like, wow. Tell me more about Cancer's energy in this situation here, Spirit. This Knight of Swords in reverse. Yeah, it's about values for you and standards. You have very strict expectations of who you're willing to give your love to. I can tell a lot of you Cancers are very emotionally intelligent, very secure. You've done the work. So I can tell you're not desperate. You're not gullible. You're not easy as this person thinks you are. In fact, you're very sure about yourself and you're very sure about what you want. So they got the game twisted, okay? And yeah, it's time to go. Yeah, you're learning a lot about manipulators, deceivers, people running game on you. And it's just like another cycle that's like, oh my gosh, here we go. You know, it's a little disappointing for you because whatever you went through in the past, I think a lot of you Cancers can relate. It was tough. That last relationship or last cycle or situation you were a part of was not easy. And you've learned, you evolved, you grew from it. But the last thing you want is someone to come in and just play in your face. So feels like one of those spiritual tests that you're going to pass. But for kicks and giggles, let's see what this person's intentions are. We have the 10 of Wands and the 7 of Cups in the reverse. So yeah, they're going to realize they can't find anybody as good as you, but it's probably going to be too late. And they're going to feel like they played themselves. That's when they're going to realize, man, I should have really done Cancer right. So they go in with this mentality of you being this one way. They realize you're not. You put your foot down, you lay down the law and you dip. And then they're like, wow, I should have done right by Cancer. I should have really respected Cancer, because Cancer is actually mature, stable, has their crap together. They're not gullible like some of these other desperate people out here, you know, and they respect that. And I'll tell you, a lot of people respect you more when you tell them no than when you just let them run all over you. And I think that's the lesson a lot of you Cancers realize. Like, you have to be willing to let people know, excuse me, you're not going to treat me this way. You're not going to just do whatever. And if you think you are, it's time for me to get my purse and leave, or get my wallet and go. And that's what's going to throw them for a loop. It's going to really be like, wow. And it's going to make them kind of feel a little bit more desperate and wanting you more. They may even try to spin the block for some of you, others of you not, but I am getting, they're going to realize a little bit later after you leave that you really are about that life. Oh well, they're lost. It can be a fellow water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And I also have Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. A lot of air, a lot of water. Okay, it doesn't have to be, but that's the main energy here coming through in the reading. All right, Cancer. Good for you. Dodging a bullet. We're always going to have tests. So very good. I'm glad you guys caught that. Some of you guys may have already caught it or experienced this recently. If you did, Cancer, share it with us. We want to hear about it. We got Leos next. Mighty, mighty Leos. Where you at? Hey, Danielle. How you doing? Glad you're here. Mighty, mighty Leos. We got purple in the building, representing for Leo Moon and Venus. Let's do it, Leo. Spirit, tell me a little bit about mighty, mighty Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What can Leos expect next in their love life? We have the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. The Page of Cups. Temperance. Underneath the deck, we have the Seven of Swords in the reverse and the Three of Pentacles in the reverse with the Star in the reverse. You know, this is someone that thought being single is everything. Being on their own is where it's at. But they're realizing, you know, life can be a little bit better if I had someone with me. Why? Because this is someone who's not really as solid on their own as they are when they're with someone else. So this person feels a little codependent on other people. They think they can make it on their own, but really they realize, nah, I probably need to lean on someone else to give me a sense of security and stability in my life. So they don't really come across very mature, but they really do need somebody to help them out. This is like someone saying, hey, can you help a brother out? Can you help a sister out? I can't do this thing called life by myself. I'm not cut out for that. So, establishing something long term with you, it's not in the cards, but having you as a secret option is beneficial. If I can have Leo around and know that Leo is entertaining me and giving me something out of the deal, cool. But I know for a fact that I'm not going to get everything that I need from Leo. I need to be able to have other opportunities as a backup plan, as other type of security policies, or, you know, insurance policies, as I call them. This person is like a player or someone you would deem as not loyal. And all they ask out of you is to really give them grace. They're not going to tell you what they really got going on behind your back. They're not going to tell you that they are exploring other people or trying to see what else is out there. They're just trying to find people that's going to kind of help support them navigate through life. Again, it feels like somebody that's very immature, that doesn't have their crap together, but yet would like to string you along, keep you around, use you up while they still have other people behind your back. And that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work for you, okay? Now, I can tell you're interested in the beginning, but I don't think this is gonna go far because you're not feeling supported emotionally by this person. You're going to feel the superficial vibe from them. You're going to feel like the coldness. You're going to notice something's up. Hey, Ruby, how you doing? Something about this person's going to be off, and you may not have all of the details on what's going on, but you're going to be like, Mika, something ain't right with this fool. You right. Okay, there's a lot of things wrong with him. I think you do go in with good intentions, Leo. You're very excited. You're very passionate. You're very optimistic. You're very hopeful. However, you're not going to sit around and wait for this person to give you what you need. You're not that person. When you start feeling like you're not being loved, when you start feeling you're not being supported, that's when you're going to say it's over. Can't make this up. like I'm psychic or something, okay? The death card speaks of ending, okay? Not reviving it from the dead. It's over. And the reason why, Leo, is because when you meet this person, you're, like I said, you're going to feel like something is off. And you're right, it is. So you made the right choice. If this is your reading and you've already met this person, you're going to feel breadcrumb. You're going to feel like they're wishy-washy. I think someone said that in the comments, like a wishy-washy vibe. They're going to be here today, gone to, you know, it's not it. You can tell something's off and they're not telling you, but what they're doing is they're trying to have their roster. Yeah, they're trying to have their roster of options. Yeah, okay. And that's going to make you angry. 5 of Wands. Yep. It's going to make you angry because you're like, excuse me, do you not know who I am? Hello? Leo over here, hello? I'm not, we're not doing all that. So you know what? Let me get out your way and let me go on over here. And I ain't mad at you, Leo. I am not mad at you. This person could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. We have Aquarius here. We got Scorpio. I said water signs. We also have Sagittarius and Earth, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. They can be any sign, of course. That's just the main energy coming through in the reading. Pretty B Marie says, already met this person, Mika, and ended things. There you go. All right. Beware, Leos who haven't met them yet. It's another test. Here we go. All right. Claudette says, this Leo blocked him and I'm not unblocking him. There goes another confirmation from someone else. So yeah, stay woke. Stay woke to the truth. I tell people all the time, especially my clients, pay very close attention to someone's actions and less attention to their words. Words. It sounds good, doesn't it? But the true test is, are you really going to do that? You say you want a relationship, but you're not giving me no real relationship offer. You say you're interested in me, but you're not making the effort. You say that you really want to pursue this relationship and build with me, but you're here today, gone tomorrow. Nobody got time for that. So absolutely, Leo, time to go. It's time to get your purse and get up out of there. All right, let's do this, Virgo. Any Virgos here? Virgo, Virgo. All right, Virgos. Purple's here. I'm going to say L. L says same here and had him blocked. But you really did like him. Yeah, it sucks. It sucks when you like somebody, but they just can't get their crap together. But that's where you have to really just tell yourself, I can't settle. Because there's somebody out there who has a big heart like me and that can love me just as much as I love them. And that's what I need to be leaning my energy into. Not into people that don't give two shh about me. All right. Absolutely not. It's not easy. You're right. Purple is never easy, but it's necessary. You know what I'm saying? When you have people that are wasting your time, no matter how you feel about it, you got to just accept the facts. You can't force people to love you, you know, no matter how you feel. All right, let's do Virgo now. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What can Virgo expect next in love? We have the Emperor. Okay, the Emperor. The Five of Swords. The Death in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Lovers. The Four of Cups in the reverse. And the Ace of Swords. Wow. Let me tell you something, Virgo. You have someone that's very, very sure about you coming your way. They're not playing games. They're very focused. They're very mature. They're ready to settle down and build a real life and relationship with you, and they're not budging. They're not changing. They're not willing to give up easy. They feel like you are their soulmate. Again, they feel like you and them were destined to come together in this lifetime. They see it. Now, one thing about a man, my beautiful ladies watching, it doesn't take a man long to know when they found their wife. Ladies, it doesn't take a man long to know when they found their person. So for those of you watching that have really been a part of situations that are time wasters and people stringing you along, it doesn't take a man very long to know they want you. Because if a man wants you, they gonna want you. Period. That's a real man. A grown boy is gonna string you along, use you, manipulate you, play games with you. And that's why you gotta block them. The reason why I'm going there with you is because, Virgo, you're really struggling with believing this person is being for real. And they really are. You're really, look at this, Five of Swords. You're very conflicted and you don't even believe that this person's being legit. And they really are. But the beautiful thing about them is they're very sure about you. So let's see more about this person. With the Emperor to the King of Cups to the Four of Swords, I'm done with the reading. They're madly in love with you. You're all they think about. I mean, come on. What else is there to say? And they know they don't want anyone else. They're fixated on that mentality. All the cards are saying the same thing, and it's confirming everything that I've pretty much just said. So if you're a Virgo watching this reading live or the recording, and you want to claim this person coming into your life, I need you to put, I claim this reading, hashtag Virgo, or put, I'm a Virgo and I claim this reading. And I'm talking about Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus signs. Because your mentality, Virgo, is giving someone that's like, I don't know, and you're going to end up missing out on a great opportunity. I see it right here. Because of fear. Because of you not really embracing the beauty of what real healthy love looks like. Love is never forced. Love is just is, or it isn't. Love is never something that is just something you have to create. Again, love either is or it isn't. And this person loves you. But with the Five of Swords and the Two of Pentacles in reverse, and the Judgment in the reverse, you're overwhelmed by this. Why? Because this person is giving you a lot of attention. And you're associating with that as someone that's probably running game on you. No, that's what healthy love is. If someone is serious, they're going to pursue you. And Spirit is saying, I can tell with a lot of you Virgos that it's going to be overwhelming for you. And you're going to think something's up and you're going to run in fear. So a lot of you have not met this person yet. This is not somebody from your past. Whoever said that in the comments, this is someone new. Again, this is not someone from your past. This is someone new, okay? What is this person's intentions moving forward? We have the Ten of Swords in the reverse. And then we have the Hermit. So this person is going to try their best to try to heal your broken heart. They can tell that you're still very hurt and devastated from your past situation, and they're going to try their best to really try to be patient with you. But let me tell you something. People can only wait so long, and people can only give so much. And then they're like, you know what? Virgo isn't ready, so I just need to let this go. It's not fair when this person is really ready and you're pushing them away. If someone doesn't give you red flags, don't push it away. But also don't date if you're not ready. You see what I'm saying? Don't date if you're not ready. Because you're going, you know, this is what happens. When you least expect it, they show up. And then you're like, what? I wasn't ready for it, so I'm going to run in fear. No. And with the Magician in reverse, it's like this person is forcing themselves to try to accommodate you, but they're not very happy with having to do all this. They feel like it's too much work, but they're going to keep a smile on their face and they're going to try to support you. But again, they have their limit. So be very, very careful with this one. All right. This person could also be someone who is very in their masculine. So it doesn't matter the gender, male or female. They're very much a pursuer. They can be an Aries. I also have Pisces, Libra, Scorpio, Leo, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Gemini. All right. Could be any sign though. That's the main energy. Of course, with Virgos watching, a Virgo could have done this to you, but you know, it just depends on your story. We got Libras next. Great warning message for those that are dating and believe it's too good to be true. It's just different. When you're used to toxic, you just don't know what healthy love feels like. So that's what it is. All right, Libras, let's do it. You're very welcome, Purple. You're very welcome, Ruby. All right, Libras, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Don't forget to hit the like button, guys. Hit that like button. Show your girls some love and support. Double tap the screen. Very good reading, Virgo. Very good reading. Probably the best reading of the night, for sure. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What can Libras expect next in their love life? All right, Libras, we have the King of Cups in the reverse. The Ace of Wands in the reverse, the Star. Underneath the deck, we have the Two of Wands, the Two of Cups with the Strength. Libra, you know, you have someone coming in that is a charmer. They're really good with really diving deep. and making you feel all the love. But it's an act. It's not legit. Okay. This is somebody who can be quite the charmer. And they're very optimistic and hopeful that it's going to work on you. They're hoping their charm is going to work on you. Now, the reason why they're doing this is because this is someone who's not really ready to open their heart, to be emotionally vulnerable. They just rather get you in and then kind of decide where this is going to go later. I don't like this. I think whoever this person is, they're very indecisive about where this is going to go. But as long as they can get in the door and they can try to see where your head's at, that's going to give them everything they need to know how to proceed forward with you. So it feels like someone that's very inquisitive and trying to get as much information as possible. But as far as establishing a loving, long-term, stable, committed relationship, I'm just not picking up that type of energy from this person. I'm more so getting someone that is just like going with the flow, seeing where it's going to be at, seeing where you at, what you want to do. Let's see. No need to rush things. No need to take things serious. You know, those kind of people. The type of people that nobody got time for. All right. And I can tell, Libra, you ain't got time for it either. With the Ace of Wands in the reverse, to the Ten of Swords and the Seven of Cups, it's a total turn off for you. What's turning you off is you feel like this person is playing games. And so you're not going to lock in and commit to this person. In fact, I can see a lot of you Libras moving forward and exploring other options. Because I think you know deep down, this is not someone that you can build a life with or take seriously or be in a committed relationship with. You just don't see it. So it's like, well, you know, I may talk to you, I may hang out a little bit, but you're after a while, you're going to be like, nah, I don't like it. I don't like it. Not one bit. So yeah, you're going to see what else is out there. It's self-explanatory. But let's go back to this person though. Let's see what their intentions are. So it looks like you dodged a bullet because you may not know this person's kind of running a little game on you to buy time. We have the Six of Wands in reverse and the Nine of Wands. So, you know, when you start pulling your energy back and you start not showing as much interest, that's when they're going to be like, well, you know what? Screw it. Whatever. I give up. Whatever. I'm just going to protect myself. Well, guess what? I think they were protecting themselves anyway the whole time. But that's going to be a trigger for them when you start pulling away and not showing that you're really into them like that. But guess what? You made the right choice. Feels like one of those spiritual tests again, you know, a dud. We come across those sometimes. They can be an Aquarius. We have fire sign here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, a lot of fire, a lot of air. So Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. All right. So that's what I have for you. Let me know if it resonates, Libra. Some of you guys may have already met this person and realized red flag, red flag. But I'm happy to report you're still moving forward. I don't think you're a little hurt. I do see that. But you're able to just kind of move past it eventually, which is a good thing. Divine Earth Angel says, Mika, you're my favorite, truest reader of them. Amen. And I do apologize about some of your friends tonight. If you have shut down for readings tonight that were fake, you know it's good that I've been wanting. You ain't got no words with me though. I know yours is real. I love you. You the real one. Okay. All right. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate the kind words. And I'm glad you're here, Divine Earth Angel. I think there's been a lot of growth and a lot of revelations that you've experienced since becoming a subscriber of the channel. And I appreciate you being here and being so kind. Thank you so much. Means the world to me. All right. Yvonne has a birthday coming up Monday. Happy birthday. Happy early birthday to Yvonne. Hope you enjoy your birthday. We're going to do Scorpio next. You're very welcome, Yvonne. All right, let's do this, Scorpio. We got these Scorpios here. I see Ruby's here. Where the Scorpios at? Get your stingers out, Scorpio. Where you at? Dang, everybody sleep. I think everybody sleep. If they hear, they sleep. Come on, night owls. Scorpio, wake up. All right, let's do a Scorpio. All right, Mel is a Scorpio Venus. Your girl Mika's a Scorpio rising. Let's see what we got. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What can Scorpio expect next in love? We have the Page of Wands. The Strength in the reverse. Justice. Underneath the deck, we have the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, Justice, and the Devil in the reverse. So someone's going to come forward with a message to try to make things right. Yeah. They're not very confident, but they're mustering up the courage to come towards you. Okay. I don't like this person's energy because they don't seem very sure about where this relationship is going to go. They just kind of come in and say, hey, let's see where it goes. We have some unfinished business. We had an abrupt ending. We never really had closure. And I really want to talk to you, Scorpio. I want to see where this relationship could go. I want to show you that I'm not the toxic person you know me to be. I'm new. I'm improved. I'm not that person. So for a lot of you, this is going to be your past person coming in with a message. Now, notice I say a message and I'm not saying apology. I'm saying a message, okay? To make things right, whatever that is. Let's see, what do they want to talk about? Because nobody got time for this. What does this person want to talk about? They want to talk about how much they miss you because they haven't heard from you. They want to see what you're doing. You know, that they were terrified to contact you. You know, just a bunch of BS, y'all. Let's just call it what it is. You know, come on. It's a bunch of excuses. They're going to come with a bunch of excuses and a bunch of fluff and I miss you, babe, big head, I love you, all of, okay. Nobody got time for none of it, okay? Nobody got time for none of it. And according to them, they're going to make some type of lie as to why it took them so long to reach out. But it was really fear. This person was being a coward. Be careful. This person doesn't really have any plans of where this is going to go. They just really want to come in and be nosy, get information and kind of see where you stand. I'm going to tell you where you stand, Scorpio. You already know that this is not going to make you happy. You already probably feel like this person is more of a exciting ride to get on, but that's about it. You don't really see a lot of substance here. I can tell that the attention is exciting for you because you're like, okay, good. I'm glad to see that you're suffering without me in your life. But that's about it. That's about it. It's not really, I love you, I want to be with you. It's just like, oh, good to know. Good to know that you're suffering without me. But you're not going to be somebody's other woman either, because that's what you feel. You feel like there is a strong possibility that you're this person's other woman or other man. They may be in another relationship because you just get something going on. Like you took too long, bro. You took too long, sis. You got something else going on. Nobody got time for that. Like, come on. You're not gonna fall for the hype. I don't think you're gonna fall for the hype. What is this person's intentions though, long term? And then we're gonna see if there's any new love coming your way next, Scorpio. So hold tight. Two of Pentacles. Well, you're right. You're absolutely right. They're going to be juggling you with other people, other things, other stuff. Yeah, you got a player on your hands. You got an immature player that just strings you along, waste your time. That, you know, y'all know how it is. A lot of you Scorpios see it. A lot of you Scorpios see it, so you're definitely going to dodge a bullet when they come. But that's what's about to happen next. Any new people coming towards Scorpio soon? Next in love? We have the High Priestess in the reverse and the Hermit. Secretly, you don't want to be bothered with people, Scorpio. You're like, everybody leave me alone. So the answer is for a lot of you, no, because you don't want to be bothered with folks. Folks are getting on your nerves. So you're in Hermit mode because you don't want to be bothered. Okay, all right. This is definitely going to be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We have a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Virgo, or Capricorn. All right, it can be any sign. I think I said Aries, yeah. So let me know. Let me know if it resonates with you. Louisa says, hey, what goes around comes around. I know that's right, Scorpio. It is what it is. It is what it is. I'm with you, girl. I'm with you. So it is what it is. All right, next up, we got Sagittarius. We have any Sagittariuses here? Saggy Waggy. Mela says, Mika, LOL, you are on point as usual. She said, my ex texted me today with old pictures that you guys took when you were in a relationship. Girl, you lying. It is, look, this person says, did he really say that? He said, you can't deny the real feelings. You said, boy, by focus on your wife, and he's a Virgo. Girl, ain't no way. Ain't no way. Is he married for real? Ain't no way. He's sending you old pictures. I told you, Sagittarius, they gonna be creeping from the shadows. Ah, reaching, baby, reaching. Nobody got time for that. And by the way, she's talking about the reading I did yesterday. If you missed the reading I did yesterday, you guys can catch the link to that video down in the description box below. Also, keep in mind any videos that I've done recently can be found on the community tab as well as my channel page. So check it out, guys, if you missed the all signs reading I did last night. All right, Saggy, let's do it. Hey, Porsche. Poor, she got me cracking up too. Man, these fools be reaching, man. Not the old pictures trying to trigger you. Like, go on somewhere, go on. I would have said block. Instant. I wouldn't even reply. It would have been a block and delete. I wouldn't even reply. And he could just talk to himself. Here we go, Sagittarius. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What's happening next in love for Sagittarius? We have the Three of Wands, the Lovers in the reverse, the Knight of Swords. Underneath the deck, we have the Ace of Swords in the reverse, Justice, and the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Someone is waiting to hear from you, Sagittarius. And they want to so bad take action to message you, communicate with you, come rushing towards you. But they're stopping themselves because they don't know like where you stand. They don't know if you're willing to give them another chance because they've been waiting on a text, a phone call, a smoke signal, something. Hello, DM, something. But they're not getting it. All right. So they're confused. They don't understand why you're not making this right. And it makes them feel very insecure. It makes them feel very triggered by this because this is not like you, according to them. They said by now Sagittarius would have like come and hollered at me or something. What's going on? You know what I'm noticing about this person? I can tell they're the type of person who tries to keep a particular image or identity about themselves that's not real. So this is someone that's not in tune with reality. They're so screwed up in the head. I'm sorry to say it, but they are. They're so screwed up in the head that this person is manipulating themselves from acknowledging their own truth. Ain't that cold-blooded that you lying to yourself to lie to other people? Like, what kind of mess is that? That's crazy work, right? That's why I said cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. You see? Nine of Swords, Five of Wands. They're going crazy. They're this person is driving themselves inside. I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh. I'm laughing at this person. Like, what is wrong with you? Why are you torturing yourself? They're torturing themselves, y'all, to prove a point. I'm not going to chase Sagittarius. I'm going to wait for Sagittarius to contact me. I'm going to wait for Sagittarius to chase me. Yeah, I not dare go to Sagittarius. I mean, nah. But on the inside, they're like dying a slow death. Ah, Sagittarius is not calling me. You know, it's like, what? And you don't like that because what you see and what you're experiencing, Sagittarius, makes you believe they don't care. So as much as they want to impulsively run towards you, they stop themselves. They're like, no, stop. Stop. Take your feelings out of it now. Suck it up. Stop. Take it. Nope. Crazy. Cray. Like, come on now. And deep down, what they try to do is they try to say, maybe Sagittarius one day will come in and want to reconcile with me. Yeah, I got this. This is, y'all, who is this? I'm trying to explain it the best way that the energy is coming through, and it's really crazy. I don't relate with this craziness. Now, you Sagittarius, you don't either. All right. You don't have time for this. You're sitting on business and you're saying, I ain't got time for this. It's over. This relationship is toxic. This connection is unequally yoked. We cannot get on the same page. I keep trying to get this person to see the error of their ways, but they're so stubborn. They're so being so difficult. Why? Why are they being so difficult? It's not rocket science to just embrace how they feel. I know they love me. Why can't they just love me? Because couple screws loose. Couple screws loose. What is this person's intention, y'all? Then we're going to see there's somebody else coming your way. We have the Hermit and then the World in reverse. So they're going to just sit there and keep thinking about you and continue to suffer in silence. Wild. But they're not going to end things for good. They're not going to say it's over. Okay. Is there anybody else coming towards Sagittarius? Anybody else coming toward my Saggy friends? Because nobody got time for this. Anybody new? We have the Hierophant and the Seven of Cups. You will find options available to you, no problem, in the near future. While this person over here, I miss Sagittarius. Please, Sagittarius, please call me. Saggy, please. You over here like, shoot, let me go outside, honey. Who out here? You're not stressed. You're not pressed. You going about your business while this person over here looking crazy. Their problem, not yours. Okay. So I don't see you necessarily locking in with someone new, but I see you over here minding your own business and getting your life. And it is what it is. Yeah. And good karma is headed your way. So you're on the mission to being able to find your right person. You haven't found them yet, but they're on the way. But you have options. I think you will have multiple opportunities coming soon that are actually good options. You get to choose. So good for you, Sagittarius. Forget this fool. They can be an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. They could be a Virgo, a Scorpio, a Taurus, an Aquarius, a Leo. And I said fire, right? Aries, Leo, Sag. I can't remember. All right. Sag could have done this to you as well if you're a cross watcher. But wow. Wow, 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 wow. Crazy work. Crazy work. Crazy work, Saggy Waggy. Looks like you dodged a bullet. Get it how you live it. Time to keep it moving. Time to keep it moving. But you're not going to have a problem with that. All right. We have Capricorns next. I heard that. Louisa said, time's up. I know, because Saggy ain't got time, baby. Saggy be like, listen, you had plenty of time to figure it out. Ma'am, sir, bruh, sis, time to go. Your time is up. Goodbye. That's it. It's a wrap, Jack. I can't blame you. I can't blame you. All right, Cappies. Kim's here. All right, let's do it. I hope you guys are enjoying the reading. A lot of you guys are coming in but not liking the video. So if y'all don't like me doing this reading, then forget y'all. I'm not going to do it again. So if you do like this reading, I need you to hit the like button so I know to come back and do more readings like this. Because y'all be getting on my last nerves talking about, you going to talk about new love. I'm trying to get there, but y'all not liking the video. So please like the video. Show your girl some love. And welcome if you're new to the channel. I'm just joking, y'all. Y'all know it's my sarcastic Aquarius side. So just, just go with it. Here we go, Capricorns. I'm getting closer to Aquarius, so I start getting a little silly. So excuse me. Kim says, I love the readings so far. Very helpful. I really appreciate you doing this. It means the world to me. Thank you very much, Mika. You're very welcome. I'm so glad you are enjoying it. I don't know. I just felt like, okay, well, what can I talk about? Let's talk about who is coming up next. Let's do it. Just a random thought that hit me. Golly, Capricorn, what in the heck? Cards are flying across. My gosh. All right, let's try this again. Watch what happens live, right? Spirit, tell me a little bit about Capricorn. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. What can Capricorns expect next in love? All right, Capricorn. We have the Seven of Swords. Death, the Death card. Justice in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Eight of Wands and the Three of Swords. I don't like to use this word that I'm about to say quite often on this channel, but I'm going to just say it. Some of you guys could be dealing with a very vindictive, manipulative narcissist. Somebody's coming towards you that wants revenge. They don't like the fact that you've ended this relationship with them. They're very angry about this and they want to see you suffer. Be careful with people from your past coming towards you. They're not going to be who you think they are. They're trying to get away with something. What is this? What is this? Seven of Swords. I got time for. Page of Cups and the World in reverse. They're going to use all of the information that they know about you. The things you like, your triggers, your dislikes. things that they have gathered about you over the period that you guys were together in the past. And they're going to use that against you. They have no intention of really healing this relationship. They just have the intention to take advantage. When you come into my life, I benefit. You give me something that I need. And I need that now. Why the hell are you cutting me off? Who the hell do you think you are, Capricorn? I'm sorry to cuss, but it's worse than that. That's what I'm getting, channeling worse. But we on YouTube, so I'm trying to keep it PG. It's not safe. It's not healthy. It's not good. It's very toxic and it's very low vibrational. And for a lot of you Capricorns, it's not everybody's reading, but it's a lot of you that know who this is because you've seen it. You've experienced the karmic cycle with this person and you left that relationship feeling taken for granted. You've left that relationship feeling probably financially, mentally, or physically abused. You left that relationship broken. And here they come, y'all. Here they come back for more. And you like, listen, it is over. Yeah, they don't appreciate how you just think you can leave. You just think we can just cut this thing off. I didn't give you permission to leave this relationship. I didn't give you permission to cut off my stuff. Hello? I run this. Capricorn's like, who they talking to? Who they talking to? Cause I mean, I don't think they talking to me, Mika. I don't know who they talking to. Oh boy. Some of you guys could have lived with this person or been married to them. There's definitely a long history here you had with them. And as much as you honestly know it's healthier to move on from this, it's hard to let go. But you have to. It's like this person's your kryptonite. Like Superman has, kryptonite. This person is your kryptonite. But death also represents transformation. And I think for a lot of you Capricorn, you're not the old person that this person met when you guys first got together. You've become a whole different man or a whole different woman. And that is something they don't recognize and they're kind of tripping about it. And so continue to move forward because nobody got time for none of this. Okay. Nightshade says, whoa, Mika, this hits home. Just left an abusive relationship after 8 years. This person's, like you said, I'm a Capricorn moon and have 3 other Capricorn placements. It's strongest in my chart. My goodness. Yeah, this is no good, y'all. This is a toxic person. Like I say, abusive. Not good. What is their intentions moving forward? And then we're going to see if there's new love coming your way, Capricorn. So just sit tight. We have the 4 of Swords in reverse and the 10 of Wands. They're going to be a bit very, they're going to be very triggered by your new behavior pattern. Who cares? It's going to make them want to just kind of keep being invested in trying to get you to change your ways. But ignore them. Continue to block them. Continue to protect yourself. This person is not going to give up easy. Yeah, they're very stressed that you're not excited to hear from them, that you're not excited to give them the new beginning. It stresses them out that it's not as easy as they thought it would be to manipulate you. But I feel like this person is running the same game that they ran before. So you know the behavior patterns. You know the red flags. Like, they're playing themselves, to be honest. We have Fluttery Fly Flower says, exactly, Mika. That's what my daddy said. LOL. That person is my kryptonite. It's funny that I would say that verbiage. So it was almost like it was a channeled thing. I don't really talk like that. Kryptonite, you know, it's crazy. All right. Is there any new love, y'all, for Capricorn? Because poor my Capricorns who's going through this. Nobody got time for this. Any new love coming towards Capricorn? We have the Queen of Swords in the reverse. And then we have the Ace of Swords with the Six of Wands in reverse. You know, you're currently, Capricorn, on a mission to just heal. And I think when this person shows up, it's going to kind of set you back just a little bit and make you kind of want to like pull back from dating just a little bit. You're still devastated. You're still traumatized. You're better. Let me just say that you're doing better. But remember, with the Death card, it talks about transformation. So you're still in a transformative phase. And transformation and spiritual evolution and growth and healing is non-linear. So if you're watching this, Capricorn, and you resonate with this reading, show yourself grace. There's no rush. There's no rush to go out there and date, because half the folks out there is trash anyway. So just take your time. Just take your time. You ain't missing nothing. I promise you ain't missing nothing. But there's some good people out there, but take your time. Yeah, you ain't missing nothing. Yeah. All right, this person could be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. We got Scorpio, Taurus, Leo. And Cancer. All right. Let me know if it resonates, Capricorn. Like I say, it can be for any of those energies. Doesn't have to be. And Capricorn could have done this to you. Nightshade says, I have a long time, 10-year Scorpio friend who has been extremely patient. We both agree we are healing, but express feelings for now. Though no rush to do anything. No intimacy, just healing. That's good. And that's fair. So just keep it, you know, with your boundaries in place. The worst thing you want to do, Capricorns, and I'm glad that you were open enough to share that with us, Nightshade, is you have to really just check in with self and say, self, what am I ready for? Am I ready for a relationship? No. Am I ready for a friendship? Yes. Or I'm just not ready for anybody. You just have to just check in with self, and you move at the pace that makes you feel the most comfortable. B Skywalker says, my ex is a Capricorn, and girl, you own it. Yep. As a cross watcher, it can resonate too in reverse. So I'm glad it resonates for you too. But yeah, you dodged a bullet for sure. All right, guys, 2 signs left before we go. Don't forget that I do offer personal readings at my website, MikaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com. If you're one of those people and you're dying to get a reading, I currently have a lot of my readings on sale, and I've been running this sale for a very long time now. But we are in a very difficult time in the economy, so I want to make my readings affordable for everybody. So if that's something you're interested in looking into and getting a personal session with me, I have various options, and I do accept all forms of payment, including payment plans. Absolutely. So check it out. Click on the link. Visit my website for more information for those interested. And also, don't forget to enter my giveaway. I'll drop the link into the chat. A lot of people seemed interested earlier, but if you just got to the live, I give away a free personal tarot reading every single month to one lucky subscriber. You do have to be subscribed to the channel, and you do have to interact in the live chats, leave comments, let me know that you're an active participant of the channel. And the winner for the month of July is going to be announced tomorrow at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. So if you submitted your entry anytime during the month of June, you are good. I mean, through the month of July, excuse me, you are good to go for that July winning announcement for tomorrow. So good luck to all participants, and thank you so much for coming and watching this evening. We're going to go ahead and move forward with Aquarius and then Pisces, and then we're going to close the reading. All right, guys, let's do it. Haley Bug says, Mika, I'm so grateful that I got that free reading last month. You are the best and so accurate. Thank you so much, Haley. And again, congratulations on being our winner last month. That was amazing. I'm so glad I was able to help you navigate through your questions. All right, let's get into it, guys. Let's get into it. Aqua gang. Are you in this thing? Hey, Shamika, how you doing? All right, let's do it. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Hey, Ariana. What can Aquarius expect next in love? We have the Nine of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, the Ten of Swords in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Two of Cups in the reverse, the Five of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Whoever's coming towards you is definitely single. This is definitely someone single, but they can also be someone that's trying to get over something from their past. So they're going to need a little grace. They're not going to be 100% ready to jump right into a relationship so quickly with you, because this is someone who's worked on themselves. They worked on creating the type of stable life and independent life that they wanted to create for themselves after that breakup or that horrible relationship. And the last thing they want to do is get involved in a new relationship and all of that gets ripped away. But they're gonna open up to you. They like you, Aquarius. They will. They're going to show you a lot of romance and charm, and they're going to be very attracted to you and feel a lot of desire to just jump right in. But they're going to stop themselves because the practical mind says, I got to move slow. So yeah, this could be someone who had like some type of long-term committed relationship in their past, a marriage, someone they were with for many years. And they're looking for some excitement in their life. I think they're tired of being single. You know, this is someone who may just be ready for some fun. Your energy, Aquarius, seems a bit fickle. Because I think you're open to dating, but then there's a part of you that's like, do I really want to be in a relationship? Or do I really want to be single? So in some type of weird way, you are open to it, but at the same time, having no problem being on your own. I think what's holding you back, Aquarius, is pain from your past as well. So by the time this person comes in, you too would have done a lot of work on yourself. And dating is it's a bit scary for you. Okay. It's a bit scary, but you're going to face your fears and open up to it and just kind of see what is going to be the perks of connecting with this person. So it feels like both of you guys are just needing a little bit of grace. And that's good. I think you both want to go slow, and slow is good. Slow is good for Aquarius. I know because I'm an Aquarius. What is this person's intentions moving forward? We have the Five of Swords. We have the Eight of Cups in the reverse. And then we have the Ace of Swords in reverse. See, they need a lot of answers. They need a lot of clarity. They need to know you're very safe and you're not going to harm them. They need to really face their fears. And this is a great test for them to do that. However, when I say that, I don't want you to think, Aquarius, that they're trying to run game on you or waste your time. They're just transitioning into dating as much as I feel like you are as well. If they were to be completely honest with you, I think this would be someone to say, I'm really allowing myself the opportunity to face my fears, to really just really see where this can go. And they're trying to be as optimistic as possible, but it's nerve-wracking, okay? I just want to see what is going to be the outcome between these two. We have the Empress in the reverse and the Nine of Swords in reverse. You know, fear may get the best of somebody in this situation. And I don't know why I want to say it, but it may be this person. And they're going to regret it. It could be you, Aquarius. I'm just not sure who this is. But somebody's probably going to give up because they're going to get a little bit of cold feet. When you have someone who is not really ready and they think they are, I can really see a lot of those relationships not working out. And like I said, this person has really embraced being single. Talk about this Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, but they're not emotionally vulnerable and open yet. You see, so it's like, I'm here, I'm ready to date, but they forget the piece about risking putting their heart out there. And I always say love is a risk. When you go out there and date, you're going into the casino of love. And until you actually are ready to just say, hey, I'm willing to take the risk, I'm willing to put myself out there and just see what happens, then you're not ready for love. Now, it's safe to go slow. That's fair. But you can't stay in the safe phase forever. At some point, you got to start opening up more and more and more. You can't stay totally closed off. You have to be a bit more open eventually. And if you feel like you have to remain closed off, then maybe, you know, you're just not ready. And I think that's what's going to happen. This person's going to eventually tap out. Yeah. So they may kind of put this relationship in the category of, let's just go with the flow. But then once the feelings get more intense, that's when they start getting the cold feet. You know, those types of people, when they get more intense, they're like, oh my gosh, I'm not ready. That's what I feel like is happening. Okay. Be careful. Is there anybody else coming towards Aquarius? Anybody new? Anybody else? We have the Star. No, I think this is going to kind of like be a bummer, like dang, and it's going to make you kind of want to just go back in hermit mode for a little bit longer. All right, there we go. This person could be a earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, or a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. I got air sign too. All right, could be anybody, but that's what I have. All right, Aquarius, just a test. It's next. It don't mean it's over. It's just what's coming next. You're very welcome, Aquarius. But I think there's still a lot of you Aquas that are still getting comfortable putting yourself out there again. So it was good practice, I will say, for some of you, if that makes sense. All right, we got Pisces next. We have any Pisces here? Pisces, Pisces. You're very welcome. Thank you guys so much for being here tonight on a Friday night. I appreciate it. I've been busy, y'all. I've had to do quite a bit of personal readings. So I was like, should I do individual signs or all signs? So I said, you know what? I think we need to do all signs because I've been, I haven't done quite a bit of all signs lately. I did one yesterday, but I know we missed a few days. So starting, I believe tomorrow, I'll probably dive deep into the individual sign read. So be looking out for that. I leave you with Pisces. Let's do it. Got a couple of Pisces in the building. Pisces, Pisces. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What can Pisces expect in love next? We have the King of Wands. The Page of Swords. The Queen of Cups in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Knight of Cups and the Two of Wands in the reverse. This is someone who's definitely attracted to you for sure. But I'm getting a little bit of a desperate energy this person is exuding. I can tell you're willing to hear them out. However, this person isn't really offering you much other than passion, sexual energy, excitement, fun. What they're looking for from you though is love, kindness, empathy, support. Make them feel loved. Make them feel desired. They don't like the fact that you're holding back on this. I can tell, Pisces, you're being very inquisitive. You're not trying to fall deep in love so quickly and give your heart to a total stranger. This feels like someone new. And you're just trying to get information. Some of you guys can meet this person online, like dating apps or not all of you. I'm getting that specific message for some of you. But you're definitely taking your time. So I don't know what this person thought you were, but it looks like they just kind of thought that you were someone that is going to be open and vulnerable and loving and empathetic, and you probably really are those things. I mean, Pisces, you can be very, very kind and very loving, but only to those people, I'm sure, especially now in your love life, to those people you truly trust and you feel comfortable with. You don't know this person. So, I mean, they can't expect you to be all the way locked in like that. So yeah, if I agree with Louisa. If you meet this person online, that is also another red flag. Y'all know how I feel about dating apps, okay? It's going to be a lot of toxic people on there. Most of the people on there are very toxic, or cheaters, narcissists, psychopaths, sociopaths, people that are just not good, okay? And it's been statistically proven, especially the women seeking men, that is very common. So please be careful. I really encourage, if this is your reading, your own dating apps, proceed with caution. Can you meet someone on dating apps that's a good person? Yes. But most of the people on those dating apps are trash. It's a no, okay? It's a no. I recommend you go out, go to events, stay local so you can meet someone locally. Be seen, natural, before dating apps existed. That's what I recommend. And that way you can meet somebody naturally in the wild, not someone who's going to pretend to be something, play a role. You're going to meet them, boom, on the spot, random. They didn't see you coming and you see them. So you get to see them before they can even decide what role they need to play. They're just going to be their authentic self. I think what you begin to realize, Pisces, is that this is somebody that you like, but you're not totally healed from your past. I think a lot of you Pisces are still holding on to somebody from your past subconsciously, meaning you're not like, I got to be with that person, I love that person. No, it's just you're still affected. That's the word. You're still got the residue I talk about all the time on the channel. So it's hard to really trust new people. It's really hard to open up to new people. And so the dating thing for you right now looks like moving very slow. What is this King of Wands intentions moving forward with Pisces? We have the Eight of Wands, the Seven of Swords in reverse, and then the Lovers in reverse. Yeah, they don't really intend to establish any kind of serious relationship. In fact, this is probably someone who's very terrified of commitment. They just like the benefits of a relationship, and they're not going to like the fact that you're neglecting them. According to them, they're going to feel neglected because, like I said, you're going to have a line in the sand of how far you're willing to go because you've been through a lot. You're not willing to give so much of yourself. You're not willing to jump into this thing too quickly. And remember, I opened up the reading and said this person's looking for someone to love them, nurture them, be there for them. You're not ready for all that so quickly. So what is the outcome between these two? The Wheel of Fortune and the Knight of Swords. You know, I think it gives you a little bit of excitement in the beginning, but with the Judgment in reverse, you're going to realize, I probably shouldn't have talked to this person. Yeah, not good. Anybody else coming towards Pisces after this? No, I think you're still working on your healing. I think you're working on trusting people, opening up to people, being vulnerable, all the things. I think you kind of moved into dating too soon. And then you kind of ended up with someone like this who's not ready for anything serious. And it may kind of disappoint you a little bit. They could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I also have Pisces, Gemini, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Capricorn, Libra. I think I said that already. So let me know if it resonates. It's just energy. It doesn't have to be those signs, but that's kind of what I had coming through in the reading. All right, guys, those are the messages I think you all needed to hear. Louisa says, yeah, I'm not looking for someone here, but for those who are looking, there you go. And Rosemary says, thank you. You're very, very welcome. So if you guys are really interested in getting a personal reading with me, you can always visit my website, MikaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com. I truly look forward to connecting with you all there in a personal session. We have various options available for you, whether it be a video call or a quick little 20-minute, 15-minute session or 30-minute session, whatever you choose. Be sure to check that out. And don't forget to check out the announcement again tomorrow at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time, where I announce the winner of our monthly free tarot reading giveaway. I'm signing off for now. Good night, everyone. Much love. Stay woke, stay aware of the red flags, but be willing to embrace beautiful love stories that are meant for you. I'll timestamp everything that you missed, so come back if you missed anything you want to see, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye, y'all.